Okay, quick video about the business cards that I print up. I use Vistaprint. Okay, I just give them 20 bucks and they give me a whole big old box of cards, and I put them in my wallet, put a couple in each vehicle I have. It's just always good to have some on you. The last thing you want to do is over explain LiveGood on the street. And you're going to do it. Just own it. We've all done it. Nothing's worse than talking about the program and the protein and the wholesale and the retail and the $9.95 mixed with the $40. And before you know it, you're going to talk about 7 hours about how LiveGood is awesome. And then you're going to your brain is going to melt. And whoever you've been talking to about the opportunity, they're going to probably think that it costs $70,000 just to participate in the program. Just don't over explain it. The best thing to do, and I think any leader will tell you, is divert them to the video of Ben, our CEO, talking. Okay? It starts off, "This is Ben." And man, he takes it from there. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. It's the best 5 minutes and 55 seconds that I can think of right now. And he's got, I don't know if it's the burden or the responsibility, but if people will watch the video, they can pause it. Because let's say the first 30 seconds, they got to pee. Oh, they can pause it. Go back, rewind. Ben can get into the comp plan. Oh my gosh, the kids, they're lighting a fire in the backyard. I got to go yell at them. All right, then you come back in after yelling at your kids, and then you start the video again. And then Ben gets into maybe some of our products and where he's been. And then he starts talking about Nodder, our marketing director, and Ryan and Lisa, who are in charge of our products. And then boom, you got to pause the video because your spouse, your husband or wife came home and they said, "What's for dinner?" And you go, "Shit, I forgot." So what you do is you put in one of those Hungry Man TV dinners and you put it in the microwave and go, "Oh, I'm making some homemade Salisbury steak, honey." And then you go back to the video. Okay, let Ben pause, talk, pause, talk. Or maybe someone will even watch the whole video without even stopping it. A lot of people, they'll watch the first 10 seconds and go, hell no. They're not going to want anything to do with LiveGood. But you know what's best? You know what the best part about that is people can say, "Oh, hell no," in private. They don't have to say it to your face. It's embarrassing when people don't want to do something. You're like, "Well, let me look into it," or "Let me talk to my husband." And then you're like, "Well, you're not married." "Oh, let me talk to my future husband. I think I met him on TikTok." It's so embarrassing because this type of business, you got to get used to the word no. All right, let's just get right down, real honest with ourselves. You're going to probably have, I don't know, 80 no's, maybe 15 maybes, and I don't know, maybe 5 yeses. Or maybe you'll have 15 yeses and 80 no or hell no's, and 5 going, "Don't you call me again." They don't even want to say hell no. They'll just scream at you, and then they'll throw a toilet paper dirt ball, or what are those called? Spit wads. It's not that bad, guys. I know that most of us, that we're just going to use probably social media, emails, maybe do some YouTube videos. It's not, it's painless. Don't worry. You're not going to feel no pain. Maybe your ego or maybe your feelings will get hurt, but keep things simple. Don't over explain. Let me just show you a business card that I recommend. This is what I use. It can't be more simple than this. Okay, where's my shrink screen? Okay. Do you see this business card right here? If you go to vistaprint.com, VISTAPRINT, vistaprint.com. If you just go to the business card link and get yourself a normal business card. Now, I paid a couple extra. I can't remember. I think it was maybe an extra $1, but see how the ends are curved? I just thought it was a little more modern in 2023, but you know what? You don't have to curve the ends. You can just have a normal rectangle business card. What I did is I like the color red just because it kind of catches people's attention if it's laying on a desk. And I just put my name. That way it's like, "Hey, this is Corey. How you doing? Corey Draper." And if they want to look me up on Facebook, they can. Okay. I don't put my email on it. I don't want anyone really bugging me until they watch the video. Now I own the domain pleasewatchvideo.com. And when people click that, it goes right to my LiveGood capture page. Because by the time I hand that business card out, they kind of know that there's something to watch, there's nothing to buy. And I really don't want to talk about LiveGood on a street level. Now, maybe if you're with friends and family, you know that you're going to well, it's not that you're going to over explain it. But of course, if you're at your mom's or your grandma's or maybe your buddies or your best friend, they're going to go, well, what is it? How much is it? Okay, $9 a month, $10. Okay, $40. You know what? I think I can afford this. All right, what do I got to do? How do I get $1 million in 10 minutes doing LiveGood? And you're like, well, I don't know. I'm still learning myself. But it's always best to kind of talk about LiveGood after they've watched the video, because then they can get comfy with who we are, what we do, what the products are like. And I like our CEO, Ben. I think he's very likable. I like Nodder. I like our Ryan and Lisa. They're real cool. And I like that they publicly show who they are. Because most corporations, you're never going to know really who the president, vice president, who the marketing directors are. They kind of hide behind the scenes and maybe have like one person that really speaks well that comes out, maybe does videos and whatnot. But that's not the end all be all. But I think it's real nice to know that we have regular meetings Thursday night, Friday morning, even on Saturday morning. One of our best affiliates, Tim, does a nice training call for about an hour. My team, we do one Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. And I'll put the link maybe below this video, and you can just bookmark it. But there's a lot of training, a lot of free this and free that. And there is some paid tools that you can always buy. But I think it's best that if just people sit back and watch the video, because there's a lot to go over. But if they don't want to do it, let them watch 10, 15 seconds, 1 minute, 4 minutes. And boy, if they go all the way to 5 minutes and 55 seconds, they're probably going to make a decision of like, God, I can afford this, but do I have the time? Because that's usually what the conflict is of people. Because everyone that joins my team, I always ask them, how did you find me? Is it YouTube videos? Was it my emails? And then I want to know, well, did you decide right away, or did you kind of sit on it for 1 or 2 weeks? Did you have to wait till payday? It's good to kind of ask questions about, how long it took and whatnot. And you'll come to find out that some people join right away. Some people, they just take a month just because they want to. There might not be a real good reason, other than they're just real conservative. And they had to make sure that they had time to go ahead and slice out of their day to just promote people watching a video. So anyway, go to Vistaprint. It's an addicting website. You just got to be careful because, man, you can go there for 9 hours and make yourself the most fancy card. I recommend don't do too much, because you got to admit, if this was laying down, you can see please watch video. See how I capitalized the P and the W and the V. Okay. Now, if your domain name is join Corey Draper LiveGood today.com, it's going to be probably too big to really, go on a business card. But it is what it is. Whatever your domain is, if you have a custom domain like I do, pleasewatchvideo.com. I also use joincorey.com a lot. But I don't use the word join Corey on a business card because I don't want people thinking they have to join if they watch the video. Please watch video, that's all it is. Just please watch it. Thanks for your time. They watch the LiveGood capture page video there with Ben, and they can throw my card away, or if they keep it, maybe they'll use it to pick their teeth. Or maybe they'll just throw it out the window to see a red business card flap in the wind. But it's up to that person. But I think just my name and that video. I don't want them to have any other contact with me unless they watch the video first. Because if they ask me 7,000 questions, I want it to be after they watch the video. Okay? And once they watch the video, they'll be able to get a hold of me. And we'll live happily ever after. Okay, so in these cards, if you have one like this, I just picked a red background with this little silhouette of a car. It cost me about $20. And that's it. And it just comes right to my house or studio, wherever you want it to come in the mail. You might have a local printer that you prefer, but I just go to vistaprint.com, and that's the card that I choose. Less is better. Just make it nice and simple, and I think you'll have a real nice result. Okay, guys, if you're not in LiveGood, joincorey.com is right below. You can even go to pleasewatchvideo.com. It goes to the same page. And that's it. Pretty painless, huh? Okay, watch my next video. We'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.